MindBuilding, o canal com os cortes mais importantes do seu dia, dos maiores conteúdos fitness nacionais. Já curte o vídeo, se inscreve e não esquece de ativar as notificações. Então senta aí e aproveita.
When would you cut creatine before a show? Like how many weeks out, or do you?
Creatine, yeah, it really depends. So if somebody has a tendency to be really, really lean and they're dry already, I keep creatine there longer. If it's something where I'm kind of wanting to see, things are a little bit blurred out, and I want to get a really good sense of, hey, what does this person look like without the extra water weight of creatine? Then what I do is I'll either peel it back a bit or I cut it out for a couple of days, and then I can reintroduce so I can get a better idea of how much of this water is really from what. Okay, because there's lots of different things that you're taking in, from sodium to pre-workouts that contain creatine, to creatine itself, to post products that have creatine. You know, I put creatine in CellChem. There's creatine by itself. There's also in the pre-workout, also any type of PEDs. If someone's taking PEDs, you know, there's going to be some water retention from that. All of those things that go on have to be discussed on top of regular table salt. Yeah. Right. So you have all of these things that go on. So every person is a bit different with how they process those types of things. And so if you're really trying to understand bodies, and I get questions like this all the time from up and coming, trainers or people that are doing contest prep, what you got to understand is that you need to be able to kind of understand what the body's about to do. And if you have to turn around and play around with it, do it 2 or 3 weeks out. Yeah. And then take notes and then see how your body responds with those subtle changes. So that way you don't automatically go, oh crap, what happened?
Yeah. Don't experiment
the last week. Exactly. Yeah. You do not experiment on peak week. You have a really good idea so that you're going to have a high level of repeatability when you do it far enough out, and then you can repeat the process again.
Nice. Got it. And kind of, I'm adding on to that, like how soon after can you see changes if you were to say pull creatine?
I mean, all of those things happen within hours. Wow. I mean, depending on how lean you are, you could see changes in several hours or, a day, depending on what's going on. If it's real far out, it might take a couple of days because your body fat's still so high.
Just goes to show that like when you're at that high of a level, you just have to be so meticulous about each tiny little detail because they all make such a big difference.
Yeah, especially if you want to be really good at being able to dial somebody in.
Yeah.